collegiate rugby produced here by Next Level Rugby. As you see, Air Force coming on the field to take on.
You're pressing call.
I'm still going, don't worry. We have Air Force coming out here for this big time 5th place matchup.
We're watching Air Force in those blue striped shirts.
Air Force set to kick off here. We'll get our game underway. Air Force puts in a long one here. Our referee Anderson to get us going here. James Madison University on the run against Air Force. Gets the first run in here. And James Madison, we had their mascot incorrectly there. The Dukes, Duke the dog. As they move the ball across the field, we have great apologies to the entire program there. There is the man with the mullet. He is going through. Away goes James Madison, picked off there by Johnston. He is a key player for this Air Force team. Air Force on the run through Johnston.
I'm good.
Off they go. They move it across the field. Air Force up the middle of the field on the run. Having a good go of it here is the Air Force team. A penalty against the Dukes. The Dukes are not 10. There is a follow-up here. Here comes Air Force. Air Force on the run at the 5-meter line. Off they go, off to the left-hand side. And penalty again against James Madison. The Dukes have to be careful. There is another penalty. You don't want to get the yellow card here. That is Ryan Johnston. Johnston moves the ball across. Ball quickly up there. Here comes Air Force. Air Force on the run. Move the ball quickly across the field. Ben Bollinger. Bollinger has been at it all weekend. Bollinger touches down for the try. 5 points there for the Air Force Academy, the Falcons.
I think that's Kyle Rochong in the number 1 jersey. He's a hard charging prop, and they worked this ball sideline to sideline all through the work of Ryan Johnston, and then finished off by Rochong out of Dayton, Ohio.
And the Dukes here are going to have a hill to climb. They've been on defense for this first couple of minutes. Tough thing to do for this team, but they are certainly game. James Madison has been very, very talented all weekend. Play a very somewhat conservative, but they're able to get things done. As we take another look at it here. Good work by this Air Force Academy team. Really getting things moving, and they want to start the game this way. They would like to go home with some hardware. Long to the James Madison Dukes. The Dukes now moving the ball across. Very physical defense there from Air Force. The Dukes come around to the outside. Continue on their way. And ball in the middle of the field. Great ball work, just a hallmark of this team. They're patient to just go through the phases, do what they have to do. And a ball held up in the middle of the field. I think the strength of Air Force is going to make all the difference right there.
Well, exactly what you said, John. Excellent strength to hold up that James Madison ball carrier and keep them from pulling the ball out of that maul. It's going to be a scrum to Air Force.
Air Force is going to be their scrum at midfield. Ball comes straight on the side there, so they're going to set that one back in.
How's that now?
This front row of James Madison is a strong one. Alex French and Cal Reeves right there in the middle of that front row. All sorts of power.
Good work by this team here. They are on the run, are the Falcons. Falcons going around the side there through Johnston. Johnston working as hard as he can. Still up, picking the ball, wasn't completely tackled.
Not rolling away. It's going to be the penalty call.
And quick we go. Off to the races are the Falcons. They are up by 7 points, looking to extend that 4.5 minutes here into the first half. Moving it across the field, get the ball to Bollinger. Bollinger doing well. He cuts through a couple of those James Madison Duke's defenders. Doing well. Ball up in his hands again. Good work. They're diving for the line. They are driving. They are going to be good to go here if they can get in, but a penalty against the Dukes right quickly. We are going to have some sort of discipline of defense from the Dukes, or they're going to be in bigger trouble as Air Force continues to work it forward. Johnston. Will he go himself? He's going to try. Johnston looks at the line, tries to get his hand across it. We will see what the referee has to say, and the referee has to say, yes, indeed, that is a try.
Oh, it just extended over the line. Johnston has been so good this entire weekend. Clutch as they come. Big, fast, strong, and he fights his way over for the try. James Madison having a lot of back shot with the referee, and they've already found themselves in some disciplinary trouble already in this match.
They don't want to get on the wrong side there as they make it up. That's Chase Miller, the kicker. He has been pretty spot on in this third day of action here at the CRC Sevens. Taking a look here, Ryan Johnston just working his way towards the line. He'll go with the power game as he have to. Stuck on somebody's cleat for a second, but able to get it down.
I think that's exactly what James Madison is arguing there.
Chase Miller for another one. 12-0 a minute to go in this first half of this fifth place game. The Dukes versus the Falcons. Around the short side they go through number 9, Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll from Sykesville, Maryland, puts in a little kick ahead. Is it a smart move? And they've got the offload in. Does he have the gas to go? James Madison, time running out in the first half, can tie this one up. That's number 5, Cal Reeves from Roanoke, Virginia, wearing the favorite headband, touching down the try. Chesapeake All-Conference 8-man in 2019. James Madison Dukes on the board in this fifth place matchup.
Well, John, that is one for the Rugby Network highlight reel. Ben Carroll taking it around the blind side. It looked like he was going to get away. Instead, puts the grubber through for his partner there.
And we are tied up. That kick was good. Let's take another look. Austin Willis.
Grubber through, picked it up, and number 5, Cal Reeves, goes racing away with the try.
14-7. Forgot about one of the Air Force tries there. Can't not give them credit. James Madison, still some work to do. Air Force moves it across. Ben Bollinger, the management senior. Johnston over the head of one of his waiting teammates there. A couple of uncharacteristic miscues from this Air Force team. Fight at the contact area, not rolling away quick enough is the James Madison defense. The Zoomies, with no time left in the first half, are going to have a run. That's Braden Mathis from Waco, Texas, the ops research major. Little step there from Chase Miller. The referee says we would like to come back and do this properly from the mark. Rush of blood for this Falcons team.
Well, that was a nasty step from Chase Miller, if only it counted.
Mathis gets us started, the junior. Into the hands of Ludicky. Working across the field, it's Bollinger having a little dance with his opposite number. Around the corner is that man, Braden Mathis. Braden Mathis able to get the offload away. Another one here just working in the tight areas, doing quite well. Ball's gone back. Bollinger now. That's Alex French, one of the great mullets, draws the penalty. And James Madison here at the end of the first half. Does he have the gas? Can he get to the corner? He's got a determined defense following him down. That was David Fetchko. And Fetchko draws a penalty as well at the 5-meter line. Air Force going to have a little time to get back here, but a yellow card against Air Force. You're going to be down a player probably the first 2 minutes of the second half. One of the mullets on this James Madison Dukes team. They're headed right for the line, and under the post they're going to score. Number 5, Cal Reeves. That's his second. 2 tries in this 5th place game. Kick to come to tie it up at halftime for the James Madison University Dukes.
Just like that, James Madison flips the script of this game. They score the try, and they've got the yellow card for the next minute and a half, probably the second half. This game just turned on a dime.
Kick is no good, however. It'll be 2 points in it as we're at halftime. Good start by Air Force, good fight back by JMU. A lot to play for in this second half. Very exciting as you see one of these players from James Madison coming towards the end of his tournament. Team working it together for halftime here.
Impressive stuff from James Madison. And you watch Cal Reeves get the second.
Second half action coming up at the CRC May Madness Sevens after this.